Foster parent going to spend now anywhere from 7 to 10 years in prison for abusing an 11-year-old boy. Dorian Harper pled guilty to child abuse on Wednesday. Harper tied a dead chicken around the boy's neck and then tied him to the porch of his home in Union County. Evidence shows that Harper also used pliers to mangle the boy's fingers and stuck electric wires on his face near his eye, leaving scars there. Harper's girlfriend, Wanda Larson, has also been charged now in connection to the case. She is set to go on trial in April. Defense attorney saying that Harper is ready to testify in her case as well if he is called upon as a witness. Corey Rosensteel is a partner at the Rosensteel Fleischman Law Firm here in Charlotte, here to discuss this case. We'll talk about Wanda Larson's upcoming case here, Corey, in just a minute. But my first reaction here when I read this, after you read the details of what happened in this horrible, disgusting case, is only 6 to 10 years?
Well, I mean, that's what the deal is, and that's what the judge adhered to. It's tough to say what would have happened, but I think that everybody involved is worried about having the young boy testify.
Which is why, in cases like this, it's not uncommon to see this happen, right? Because you keep the young man off having to go through a trial and sort of relive this.
I think that was what was at the root of this.
So looking ahead, as we said there, we've got Wanda Larson's trial coming up. Now, Wanda Larson, we've been reporting, and you should know, is also a Union County Child Protective Services supervisor, which just makes this all the more horrible. The couple has had 36, I believe, foster children go through their care. What are we expecting to see coming out of her case? Do you think that there could be a plea deal here, too?
I think it's certainly possible. One of the things that might have happened in this case is the defense may have been testing the prosecution's willingness to call the young boy, his willingness to come to court. In this particular situation, it's a very difficult case to put on for trial if you're the defense, because you don't want to have that terrible testimony without the hope of a plea deal behind it. The other issue, of course, is from the prosecution side, they'll have the same concerns about having that young man testify, and so they may be willing to do a deal that would be acceptable to both sides as well.
And you know, some speculation here now too surrounding the cases that Wanda Larson has been in charge of. People saying if somebody like this allowed this to go on in her home, possibly could have participated herself. That remains to be seen. How could she possibly have been in a mindset to where she's able to, you know, make judgments and supervise other cases like this? So now possibly even we could be looking back at cases she's been in charge of before as well, right?
Well, and I think that they've gone back and reviewed the policies and really taken a closer look at that office because of that.
Right. Corey Rosensteel, we appreciate your coming in here today. Thank you for weighing in on this, as we said, just awful, awful case. Thanks, Corey.
My pleasure.
Let's send it over to Eric.
Okay, Paige, this